Okay, we are back with the second half. Rams Chargers. Some wild throws downfield, always failing. Justin Herbert will be coming in. Oops. Sorry. Justin Herbert. And for the Rams, Brett Ripien, Stetson Bennett the fourth, Matthew Stafford, and a new free agent pickup, Carson Wentz. Let's get back to the game.
What's been a tight contest so far. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. On the give, this is their fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
I love the modern game, but that was a throwback right there. To see the big man move football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
It's pretty evident that this passing game has been frustrated so far. They haven't really moved the ball the way we might have expected. But this is a good pickup here for the first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
Second and 9 from the 44. Straight ahead and Spiller. And he comes down to Narro, getting us inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I love football lingo, the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6, what are you going to call that? They call it a
Double
dive. A dive, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up, but I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
Yeah, we saw that advantage right there. Chargers are an extra point away now from tying this Extra point try now for Dicker. And he gets it to go. We're all even, 17 apiece. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was Quentin Johnston who finished that drive off with a touchdown grab. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of that, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On second down, Rippon. This one incomplete, thrown down at the feet of his receiver. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that front.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and it almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Rippon. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw on first down is Rippon. Johnson with the completion. And he'll work that cross midfield inside the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. They're going to go play action here with Rippon. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him and we'll step aside for a moment. Second and 10. Here's Rippon. And it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now play number 7 of the drive as as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw it is Rippon. Chargers are going to get the pressure and bring him down. Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. And that's what counts more.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Rippon looks to throw it again. Right side to Hopkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up the 4th down.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And this will be taken at the 13. And a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Quentin Johnston and the offense back to work. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
You get hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 for the 22. They'll try and run it forward. And he got blown up on that play back at the 20. Well, there was a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can step a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Here's Herbert, eluding the pressure away. Now he'll let it go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for LA. 68 yards.
Oh my goodness, I'll tell you what, 3rd down. All you're thinking is, what can we do to keep this drive going to get enough yardage to move the sticks? You're certainly not thinking about taking this one almost the length of the field, but that's exactly what happens here. What a play, and what a change of fortunes.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Second and 4, they could still get a 1st down without scoring. Herbert. This is caught. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now he faced with a 3rd and inches.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
gain of a yard. And the Chargers are going to have a first and goal.
Third inches, they just handed to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around, hand it to the big fella, and let him get forward for a first down.
Spiller. Score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
The partner kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Dicker down, attack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Isaiah Spiller capping things off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Now Rippon on 1st and 10. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And from the 25, they move this to the 29, a gain of 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cuts out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, well, man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is taken at the 23. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Any explosive aggressive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now a carry here for the fullback. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I don't know about you, partner, but on second and inches, a lot of the times I'm leery about the offensive guys thinking about taking a shot downtown. Instead, they just hand it to the big man and let him rumble forward for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, again to Sprinter. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Looking at a second and 11 now after the loss. Again to the fullback on the dive. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Stupid.
The Rams offense ready for their drive here against their LA brethren. The last series for a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the 27. It's a
Whoa!
42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. So out
Leaping
come the
flying
Chargers.
lizards.
And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
And that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
Certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Here's 3rd and 3. And they're rolling it out. They will be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on the clock for L.A. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Rip it on 1st and 10. And incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route, Tom. But when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down in bounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rippon. To Michelle on the dump off. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Rippon trying to pick it up through the air. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Oh, man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. That's taken inside his own 40. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll run it here. Running with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, big man with ball. Man, bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
As the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports.
All right, changing of the guard, as they say. Well, I guess no. Justin Herbert will stay in there. No changing of the guard. Brett Ripien, because they got Stetson, Stafford, and Wentz waiting in the backfield, holding the clipboards.
Los Angeles. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. 2nd and 9. They'll toss this out right for Spiller. Calling a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big, go the distance. When you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Sometimes you read a defense that can pass rush and you see them on those sprinter stances. You think you give that quick hitter to the fullback and have it go for 7, 8, 9 yards, but not that time. They stuffed it before he could get back to the line of scrimmage.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Ripping to pass. That one complete to Scarone. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a 1-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a play fake. as they set up the throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. From the gun, Rippon. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Well, time, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance of victory.
And you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly. And what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Three tight ends to the ball game here on 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run behind center with Spiller. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 50 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
On 2nd down, Spiller looking for space. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, LA. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of soaks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. But you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you. And a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away into 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Rippon. And a catch made by Hopkins. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You can have the first one for the second one to even matter.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to Robinson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Michelle running right. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry in the ballgame.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays. 3 1st downs?
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. It's complete to Robinson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Here's Rippon. He gets this one to Johnson. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to run him yet another 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Looking to throw on 1st down is Rippon. This is caught by Robinson. Touchdown. To Marcus Robinson. 27 yards. And the Rams have needed a one-score game again in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And Mark, except for those on the West Coast, we'll only be seeing in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that big-time drive right there? If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead will shrink to 6. So the ball winds up at 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken at about the
Pitiful.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw it is Ruben. They'll get this underneath to the shot. And the stop will come inside the 5 and the 4. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing on 2nd down now. Ruben.
Touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listen in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in for the podcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point forthcoming. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. They have the short field and they do just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. This is 2nd and 8. On the handoff, Spiller. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
Here is 3rd down and 4. Taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin with a shell. They're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. And it appears we have a Charger preseason action in a moment. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun is Rippon. And he gets this from the midfield before he's brought down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
These guys certainly not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now a first down carry. It's Michelle. They'll take this to the 46.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Rippon's throw brought in by Hopkins. And a gain of 3 to the 33.
Some pressure was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. They're going to go play action here with Rippon. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. To throw again is Rippon. That's going to be incomplete.
The frustration evident there because he couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and he left no doubt that he was throwing that one away.
Here's a big one now, trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw again. Finding Johnson on the other end, that's complete. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop him. I like the confidence he showed.
This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. They'll come up now on second down. Herbert now being chased out left. That's going to sabotage the comeback as it is intercepted. And this will be returned to Narro on the 38-yard line. Well, we knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down. Needing a touchdown to win it, and that might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
The Rams ready to go on offense. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game, challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration, because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. If you want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, maybe we'll get it done, but just make sure it's not incomplete. Stop the clock. I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off. Another look at the second down. Try to cover up. And this time not quite to the 30, will be down at the 31-yard line.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach, he's in big trouble.
On play action, it's Rippon. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely to force a field goal attempt.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to give the lead up to 4. And his kick is good. And now move that lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3-yard lead. Is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight out there. If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now Brown, after the main field goal, gets set for the kickoff.
Oh,
About
snaps.
the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert gonna throw. And takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final drive.
Herbert sliding out of the pocket. He's gonna let it fly. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm. Sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate, it was just incomplete.
Now down
system's just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Los Angeles.
And that is the last game of the Chargers head coach. You might think, why didn't he just have him quarterback throw it deep and deep? Well, because nobody catches the damn football. Nobody catches the football. Nobody. So, what's the use? And there we have it. Congratulations, Brandon. You're out of here. You may not be an all-time legend, and you finish your career as a head coach of the Chargers in a whimper. 2 years, that's about it. All you got to show for it is X's and O's and a lot of drop passes.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or home.
Hey, goodbye. Goodbye, Brandon. Let's put in Fast Talking Eddie. Temporary assistant coach, temporary. I can't do any worse than these guys. Nope. Okay, I'll accept the challenge. You'll probably be replaced by before the next game. Probably. I'll just be a broadcaster. For the Rams, Kendrick and Williams get the upgrades. So, 32 degrees. Ugh, it's cold. So, good night.